Hey Cleaners Connect, this is Chandler with Classic Care Services doing this video for you guys on some of the setups that I be seeing, um, mainly because how the hose is ran. You want to run the hose as short and as straight as possible so you can get the best performance out of your machine. Um, for me, the truck mount, the most important thing about a truck mount is the extraction abilities. So as you can see here, this is a short run. Well, you wouldn't know that, but I'm telling you it's a short run. And I got my extender here for the sealer door. And the hose comes out along the sidewalk straight to the truck. There's no extra. Sometimes I see guys with hoses piled up, rolled in the grass, uh, all the way down the driveway. If most of your runs are 150 feet, you need to have two sections, either one 75-foot section and a 50-foot section, so that if you have a short run of 100 feet, you might can pull off. For example, see this connection here? And that connection there is about maybe 15 feet long. So, and then we have two 10 feet, 2-inch sections. So you're talking about 25 feet broken up in three sections that we can hook up without taking out 50 foot of hose there. You can see I got 50 feet of the blue 2-inch and another 50 feet of the 2.5-inch black. So I really have to pull out the black unless we have a really long run, and I have extra hoses up here if we did. But this is 50 feet, and I don't want to have to pull this out if it's not needed. Can you imagine if I got 50 feet going in the house with a 15-foot lead hose on it? That's and it comes to right here, and I got to pull out 50 feet of hose, and I see that a lot in some of these setups. For you guys who just don't know, you've never been taught, but you want it to be straight as possible, and if you can't get it straight as possible, cut you some hose that's going to work for you most of the time. The pressure line doesn't really matter. You just want to keep that off the grass, of course. And here, and the reason why it's not rolled up here, because this connection with the pressure kicking off and on, this is going to get loose anyways. So I have to unroll it to this point anyways to wind it up nice and tight. So that's why I'll unroll this. This is 125 feet, which works 90% of the time. It's 125 feet. So for most of my runs, that's going to work most of the time. So let's go in the house and I'll show you this run. Okay, as we go in the house. So as you guys can see how straight that run is, and that's what your goal should be on every setup, to make it as straight as possible. I don't know if you can see down at the truck. So we want to make it as straight as possible. You get the very best performance and have the most efficient setup. So just a little tip I like to drop for you guys, just for Cleaners Connect. Thanks for viewing.